Millions of Christians around the globe celebrating Easter Sunday today. Here at home, we are tracking a chillier start to the day. If you're heading out for those Easter services, a gorgeous sunrise, though, for your Easter egg hunts.
Also want to mention Passover and Ramadan happening as well. So a very busy weekend indeed. A chilly start sitting at 32 degrees, but things are going to warm up.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News starts right now.
Good morning. It's 7 o'clock. I'm Grant Herms.
And I'm Priya Mann. Thanks for joining us for Local 4 News. This morning, millions of people across the globe will be celebrating Easter today.
From right here in Metro Detroit to Vatican City, people are prepping for sunrise services, baptisms, and family gatherings to mark the end of Holy Week for Catholics. Our Megan Woods joins us live from the Cathedral Church of St. Paul in Detroit, where people should be arriving soon. Hey, Megan.
That's right. We just saw them opening the doors of the church just moments ago. In 30 minutes, they will have a Holy Communion service, and they have several throughout the day. And then on the other side of the globe, Easter celebrations have already started. Take a look at this video from earlier. Pope Francis was seen outside the Vatican among crowds, shaking hands. Now, just a few days ago, he skipped the Good Friday procession as he was still recovering from bronchitis. He was released from the hospital late last week. Then in St. Peter's Square, you can see crowds of people gathering in honor of Easter, or what some call Resurrection Sunday. So this weekend is special because not only is Easter going on, but Passover and Ramadan, as Priya had mentioned earlier. And so we dig a little deeper, talk to those faith leaders in the next half hour. As for right now, live in Detroit, I'm Megan Woods, Local 4.
All right. Thank you, Megan. It certainly will be packed services at church today. We were taking some of those live pictures from the Vatican City. Very busy there as well.
Gorgeous weather there in Rome today, and gorgeous weather here on tap for us.
Yeah, that's right, Brandon. No complaints here in the weather department, and things only keep getting better.
They do. We're on a warming trend, and we'll say it officially starts today on Easter Sunday. So you'll find an Easter gift in your neighborhood. The kind that keeps on giving. We've got low 30s across the area, a little boat going across the Detroit River here. You know, the walleye are running big time. We've got light winds, thankfully. I don't know who's doing walleye for Easter Sunday dinner, but count me in. We've got a light breeze and clear skies all day long. So wall-to-wall Easter Sunday sunshine will bring 10 a.m. temps already to about 44. Double nickels just after lunch, 55. Average 56 for a high. We're going to be closer to 60 degrees this afternoon. How about closer to 70? How about 80? I've got it all in the 7-day coming up.
All right, thank you, Brandon. A 5-year-old is in stable condition after being shot in the back on Detroit's east side. Police say the story of what happened just keeps changing, but near 9 last night, a gun fell to the ground and the boy was shot. Police say the male adult at the home is in custody and they will be seeking charges. It's unclear at this time his exact relationship to the boy, and police are still looking for that weapon. Over in Novi, shoppers evacuated from the Nordstrom store at 12 Oaks Mall after a bomb threat. Police say the store received a call around noon yesterday from someone demanding $2,000 in gift cards or they were going to blow up the store. The store was shut down while police searched the building. Nothing was found. The store reopened a short time later. And a large police presence last night at Great Lakes Crossing over in Auburn Hills after reports of an active shooter. It happened around 6:30. Police were already in the mall for a theft when a fight broke out in the food court. Police say they didn't locate anyone with a gun. They're now looking for witnesses that were in the food court.
In international news, China putting on a show of force near Taiwan. It comes after House Speaker Kevin McCarthy met with Taiwan's president in California earlier this week, which China called a provocation. Well, now China is sending its own warning, launching new military drills around Taiwan. China says the military drills will run through Monday and that the U.S. should view this as a strong signal that China will safeguard its sovereignty. China considers democratic Taiwan as a part of its own territory. More than 30 sea turtles have been found dead along South Mississippi shorelines. The Institute for Marine Mammal Studies says that number is above average for a single week. Each standing season, the Institute finds the remains of approximately 60 sea turtles from February to the summer. Throughout the next few weeks, the Institute will work with state and federal partners to conduct necropsies of the turtles. They do not have a time frame for when they will know what's causing these bizarre deaths.
President Biden is vowing to fight the Texas ruling. It's the beginning of what's expected to be yet another contentious round of court battles over abortion. Monica Alba reports from the White House.
The battle over abortion rights could again be headed for the Supreme Court, with the Department of Justice planning to appeal the Texas ruling that would jeopardize access to the most commonly used abortion pill, setting up a legal showdown less than a year after the court overturned Roe v. Wade.
Ho, ho! Supreme Court has got to go!
President Biden vowed to fight the decision, writing Friday, if it were to stand, there will be virtually no prescription approved by the FDA that would be safe from these kinds of political, ideological attacks. The Texas case now goes to the conservative Fifth Circuit, but in the short term, the drug is still available. It's unclear whether the Washington state ruling, which asks for the medication to be kept on the market, will also be appealed. If both are heard at the circuit level, it's unlikely this will be resolved in the courts anytime soon.
I would not expect there to be much change in the actual law for at least several months, perhaps upwards of a year.
With the Supreme Court, which currently has a conservative majority, watching to see how that plays out.
What is most likely to happen is that there will be a split in the circuits. So the Fifth Circuit will rule one way, the Ninth Circuit will rule a different way, and the Supreme Court will say, now there is a conflict between two circuits, and that means we should probably hear this case and decide the issue on the merits.
As Vice President Harris, who has been the administration's leading voice on abortion access, slammed the Texas decision as a dangerous precedent.
There is no question that the president and I are going to stand with the women of America.